I came across meditation in Buddhism, and I say I went from medication to meditation. Well, I could say the rest is history. There was a lot of history that I had to work with. And I had to work with self-loathing. I had to work with forgiveness. I learned that depression has an element of anger towards yourself,
Right.
self-loathing, feeling that if you just beat yourself up enough, you're going to improve and be a better person and not make any mistakes and be perfect.
Right.
The other aspect is laziness. And I found out that in Buddhism, there are 3 types of laziness. One is what I call couch potato laziness. The second is busy laziness, compulsive busyness. You're too busy to have to be present, to deal with what's happening. So I was sleeping 14, 16 hours a day when I went on the medication. Before that, this is a little bizarre, but I lived out in the country and I was doing hobby farming, but I got into collecting John Deere tractors. One year I bought 11 of them.
Wow, it's compulsive.
Is that compulsive?
But through the Buddhist teachings and you're coming to understand them, they helped you kind of sort out these issues and live more mindfully and more happily?
Absolutely. Once I came to little by little, maybe once is the wrong way to say that, is that I started getting glimpses of this is what was going on in my head, and that I didn't have to follow these impulses, that I would never be happy, I would never feel good, I could never prove to myself that I was a good person.
Okay.
I didn't have to be perfect. And so I gradually, through meditation, studying the teachings, practicing, I did a 3-year, 3-month retreat that it wasn't here at this site, but the center is affiliated with KTD. And in a way, what intensive Buddhist practice does is it stirs up things. So you can start seeing these impulses. Right. You can start seeing that monkey mind and these thoughts, and then you learn gradually to not be afraid of them. The analogy that I would like to use, it comes from The Wizard of Oz. This is not a traditional Tibetan teaching.
Let's hear it.
But all your people that are watching this, and if you haven't seen this, you can go to YouTube right now and find it.
Sure.
And it's the scene where Dorothy and her friends go to the wizard to get what they are lacking, the courage, and so forth. And so as they're coming in there, there are flames shooting up in this one corner of the castle, and there is this sound of thunder and this booming voice, "I am the wizard." And they're all shaking and afraid, except for Toto, who goes over to the curtain, pulls the curtain back, and there's this gray-haired old man speaking into a microphone, pulling levers, and he says, "Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain." The point is that with Buddhist practice, you start paying attention to the man or woman behind the curtain, and you realize that they're pulling your levers and pushing your buttons.
That's something really powerful to think about. Thank you so much, Lama, for coming out today. If you're interested in more about the relationship between Buddhism and addiction recovery, visit our website at spiritualadrenaline.com or visit the KTD website at www.kagyu.org. Lama, thank you so much.